Hi guys, and welcome back to the average Axeljulin, and with me, Axeljulin, of course. Today I'm going to show you a replay video of a pretty cool comeback I had, well, my team had with, when I was in my artillery, my M44. And yeah, it was pretty cool because it looked like we were going to lose pretty handily because they had a couple pretty dangerous tanks left. And, well, I'll just show you. So yeah, here we are in the Serene Coast, and it's pretty evenly matched. You know, 51% chance to win. I mean, you know, that doesn't really mean anything. Really, when you start getting up towards 60% or more is when you know, you can count on winning fairly, well, not fairly easily, but, you know, you can count on winning a little bit. Yeah, so I come over here and I figure I'm going to try and cover let's see here, this north part up here. If you can see that, you know, the in the northeast, because I know usually some heavy tanks come up around here. So now I'll switch out of this view. Now you see I'm targeting that E2, and I won't be able to get a shot off of him. But yeah, no. And as for the M44, yeah, it's alright. You know, everybody says, well, they hate artillery. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of artillery either, but I mean, it does have its purpose. It does help. It doesn't necessarily help reduce camping, but it does help keep people honest. I mean, you just can't, you know. It makes it. I guess it forces people to move more when they know they might be targeted. So now here I am moving over, hopefully, you know, trying to get better position so I can shoot at those tanks over there. So now I'm going to take a shot. Now what I like to do when I'm playing my artillery is I like to target the heavies, because, you know, especially the high tier heavies, because that's, you know, those are the people who are going to have the most difficulty killing, or the regular tanks are going to have the most difficulty killing. So you see right here I'm targeting the KV-3 because he is the top tier tank on their team. Otherwise, I'll also go after, even if they're low tier, British tank destroyers, because they have insanely good frontal armor, especially with my tier 6 artillery right now, where, you know, a tier 5, what is it, AT2, has 200 millimeters of frontal armor, and at tier 5, no other tank has that. So, right there, I should have fired right there. But I'm going to wait and fire right there. I don't know if I hit him or not. But so far, I've only done about 300 damage to that KV-3. Didn't hit that heavy. So, go after this KV-1. I don't think I'll get a shot on him. No, he moved just out of the way. And looks like that T1 heavy got killed now. So you can see here it's 5 to 5. Pretty evenly so far. We're actually projected to lose now. If you see, it's 46%. Because we have lost our E25 tank destroyer. Our tier 7, they have not lost a tier 7 yet, but they have lost a couple tier 6 Hellcats, which are decent tank destroyers. Aim at this T20. Fired and thought he might come back forward, but I don't think I hit him. Doesn't show because on the damage log, because obviously he wasn't spotted. And so now here's where I'm like, oh man, this game is over. You know, 6 to 8, 44% chance. We've lost all but one of our tier 7s, and they've still got all of theirs. And so, at this point I was like, well, I'm not going to drown myself just yet, but And now it's 6-10. So we are really, you know, this game is not looking good. So now I'll score an okay hit on that KV3. 7-10, yeah, now it's really start looking bad. But the KV3 is going to let me take, I think, one more shot at him. One. Right there. Ah. The RNG gets me there. But now here's where we start to come back. You see, you know, it was, what, 6-10? And we've gotten 3 unanswered kills. Of course, they got 3. Now we've answered back with 3. And now it's starting to come back around, 58%. And I'm going to try and put a shot in here. And I missed that one. So far I've only done a little bit less than 500 damage, but you know what? 500 damage is still 500 damage. And fire right there, and I do hit him there because it didn't show an explosion. I'm just wondering how much damage I did to him. Because I know he was about half health. I'm going to try and take out this 3002. Now it's 9-11, so yeah, it's still not looking super good. And now you can see here, I've got to reposition because he's behind that mountain, so I'm going to pull out here. And now I take a little bit of a chance here because I'm like, well, this game is, I'm thinking we'll probably lose this game, so I'm just going to pull up here and, you know, if I can take out this KV3 or, you know, help take him out, then that's just going to be a bonus for my team. So now right here, do another, you know, almost 200 damage to him, and I've shot him a couple times. He's got to be really start getting pissed at me. But, you know, that's what I'm for. And there we go. Now it's 11-11. But still, you know, you look and we have one tier 7 who, let me see here. Where is he? He's right here. He's on half health. And this Hellcat is a one-shot kill for most tanks. Notice they still have an ISU 152 who's full health. They have an SU 85 who's full health. And now I like what this Hellcat does because he just totally avoids. He knows he's not gonna be able to destroy the ISU one, you know, the 152. And so he says, "Well, I'm just gonna leave that alone." This is really smart play by him. He is what saved our team. He says, "I'm gonna leave them alone. I'll go after artillery, and then we can all go after these tanks." You know, that's what I'm thinking. Well, he doesn't say it, but that's what I'm sure that's what he's thinking because that's what he does. You know, we'll all tag team. And now I'm going to get 2 really important kills here, actually. I feel like if, you know, I'm not necessarily saying I won the game, but I think the Hellcat won the game for us. But this definitely helped us. I'll kill this other artillery, this FV304 here. It's my actual first kill. And then I'm actually going to get this SU-85. And take him out before he can get at the Hellcat, because I think he can almost one-shot kill the Hellcat. And 4, 3, 2, 1, and fire. Flinch a little bit, but there we go. There's 2 kills, and now it's 14-11, and all we've got is the SU, you know, the SU-152, and this game is really quickly turned around. But again, that Hellcat, oh man, that was a good move. And I'm gonna try and take a shot at this, you know, the SU-152, but I won't get anything. And now this game is over. You know, it's gone from being it went from a 44% chance of winning to now a secured chance of winning. So, and there we go. And that game is over. So now let's go take a look at the stats. All right, and here is the here's the score. Did all right, you know, 33,000 credits, about 2,000 experience. I mean, it's not a super good game, but I just like, you know, we came back from 6-10 to, you know, we scored like 7 unanswered kills, and win the game. You'll see I get 5 crit, do critical damage to the vehicle. I get 5 shots on, or 4 shots on him. Total damage 880 on that KB3, which is good because he's, that's a good tank. Really tough armor and a decent gun. The SU-85 knock out him. The FV-304 knock out him. And I think I hit the SU-152's tracks. I think I damaged his tracks. It didn't cause any real damage, but yeah. So there's the old, that. And if we go by experience, not bad. 4th most experience, and especially for an artillery, which for me, I feel like they have a hard time earning experience because they rarely do they get any spotting damage. They'll occasionally get assisting damage from blowing off tracks and whatnot, but 1,500 damage and 2 kills, that's not bad. If we go by I think it's the 3rd most damage on our team, and it's higher than the whole other team, so that's pretty decent. And then we'll see here, shots fired 15, direct hits 6, that's pretty good. Damage caused by HE shells, so 3. So that's 3 splash damages. So overall, probably about 9 hits, I guess I would call it. And those direct hits, all of them penetrated. Let's see here. Damage, 15, 10. Enemies damaged 4. Enemies destroyed 2. Now it says damage upon detecting. I don't think I was the one detected. I think it was because I blew off their tracks. So about 520, assisting damage. So that's not bad. That counts as half. So I like to count it as half too. So really, I did about 1,750 damage, almost 2,000, which is pretty good for this M44, which I feel has an underpowered gun for a tier 6. I mean, maybe not, because you can see I can still one shot at tier 5. I mean, it is a tank destroyer. I can still one shot at tier 5, but my shots are only taking away like a 10 to 20% of a tier 7's health if it's heavy. Here I only averaged about 220 damage per hit, which I guess is not terrible to a KV3. I just wish it was more devastating. Often when I've been in higher tiers, it'll when I play in my E75, if I get hit by artillery, it takes half my health if they're at my tier. Or a good third to half. So, but anyway, yeah, there's the replay. I thought it was pretty cool to come back from that. Come back down 6 to 10 and win. 11 to 15. So, or 15 to 11, I should say. So yeah. All right. Well, thank you guys for stopping by. I'm probably going to try and put up 2 videos today, actually. Also, belated Happy New Year's. I know my New Year's resolution this year is going to try and be just to exercise more, which is kind of was last year. Last year I was going for 1,000 miles running, but didn't quite make it there. So this year I think it's just going to be exercise more. Just a small resolution, but that way it's easy to keep. All right. You guys have a good New Year, and I'll hopefully you'll see my other video, my Churchill 1. Stop it, computer. My Churchill 1 video, and I'll hopefully put up one more today. I'm not quite sure what it's going to be, but yeah, hopefully you'll take a look at that too. All right, well, have a good day, and thanks for watching.